Come on, Bruno, please put this in. Decent penalty, lovely penalty from Bruno Fernandes as Manchester United make it 1-0 against Arsenal. A huge goal for us. Lucas Torreira on the attack, looks for Aubameyang. No, Maguire, oh my god. What a challenge from Harry Maguire. He's just saved us a goal there. So we are back again with another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode series. This is episode number 10. Last episode was a big one for us as we completed the signing of Marquinhos from PSG, and now our defense looks absolutely incredible. We are still in the January transfer window, so there could still be more signings in today's episode. And apart from all the transfer business, we've got a massive game in the Premier League at Anfield against Liverpool away. This is going to be huge. So we've got potential transfer business in this episode and a trip to Anfield, so definitely should be an exciting one. And if you guys are enjoying the series, let's keep the support coming in. 2,500 likes and I'll get you an episode tomorrow. And if you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 career mode content. Starting off the episode with a press conference as per. If you guys want to get involved, drop in your questions down in the comment section below. First question of the day: if you sell Paul Pogba, why not go for Fede Valverde? He's got good stats in all of his attributes and is also someone you haven't tried yet. So of course, the only way we're selling Pogba is if an offer comes from either Real Madrid, Barcelona or Juventus. Otherwise, Paul Pogba stays at Manchester United. But in case an offer comes in for him and we do decide to sell him, Federico Valverde might just be the perfect option. Of course, Fede Valverde is definitely more defensive than Paul Pogba, but that might actually work in our favour because then we can use Valverde and Aouar together and our midfield could be ridiculously good. Plus, as you guys just said, Fede Valverde is a player I haven't used before, so much hype around him, and bringing him to Manchester United to Premier League football could be a lot of fun. So in case we do end up selling Pogba, this is what I'm probably going to do. Next question: how do you feel about Wan-Bissaka's performances? We've not seen much from him. So Wan-Bissaka's actually been decent. If you look at his average rating, he's got a 7.3, which isn't all that bad, especially for a right back. Of course, attacking wise, we don't really see much from him, but that's because we've got Sancho ahead of him, and Sancho is a player who likes to stay wide, so Wan-Bissaka doesn't really get the opportunity to, make those runs in behind like Lucas Digne does. So that's why Wan-Bissaka doesn't really do much offensively, but defensively, Wan-Bissaka's been decent. I wouldn't say great because he does have an error in him, but that's because he's young. He's going to get better and better, and then of course those errors won't be there anymore. So I think he's been decent so far. I'm liking using him. Hopefully he can keep this up and continue to improve as a player. Next question: why do you start McTominay over Aouar even though Aouar is a higher rating than McTominay? The reason is simple. Scott McTominay has been in incredible form this season, scoring goals, assisting goals, defensively being solid, winning the ball back and releasing it to other players. McTominay has been one of our best players this season, and he scored some absolute beauties this season, and that is probably the reason why I've used him over Aouar. And in this 4-2-3-1 formation that we play, Scott McTominay just fits in perfectly, and that's why he's been playing a lot more than Aouar. But with that, we've wrapped up today's press conference. Let's move on. Bruno Fernandes ends up winning the Player of the Episode award, and I must say, this is probably the most undeserved Player of the Episode award because Harry Maguire was just levels ahead of anyone else in that last episode. But for some reason, you guys voted for Bruno Fernandes, who only scored a penalty in that last episode. Harry Maguire kept a couple of clean sheets, so I kind of feel like he's been robbed. But anyways, it's your decision. You guys voted for Bruno, and he wins the Player of the Episode award. Last episode, we made the signing of Marquinhos, and our team is now looking absolutely brilliant at almost every position. And I'm not sure we need to make any improvements at this point. I'm really happy with the players we've got. We've got a strong bench, a lot of young talents as well, like Mason Greenwood, are all getting better and better. So I'm not really thinking of making any more signings in this window unless an offer comes for Pogba and we do decide to sell him. But I'm definitely trying to, maybe make some pre-contract signings because that could help us out next season. So if you guys have any suggestions for pre-contract signings, do let me know down in the comment section below. Have a quick look at our season goals. I'm hoping we can make progress with the next Gigs challenge. Dan James has kind of been struggling for assists. let's hope he can step things up. And also, more goals from Rashford and of course assists from Bruno would definitely be helpful. And if we do end up beating Liverpool in this episode, we'll complete the Kings of England challenge, so there's incentive there for us. Our first game of today's episode is a massive one as Manchester United take on Liverpool at Anfield. This is going to be huge for both the title race as well as our chances for top 4. A win here would put us on level terms with Spurs, and a win here would also make Liverpool's job harder to win the title, which I definitely would enjoy to do. So, Man United versus Liverpool at Anfield. Let's get right into it. Marquinhos' arrival from PSG puts a real superstar in your hands. What do you expect from him on his debut? I'm gonna say he'll prove he's the right man. I've signed him to play games like this and to perform in games like this. He is going to start and make his debut at Anfield. Marquinhos is gonna make his debut at Anfield. I mean, imagine the pressure on him making your Manchester United debut at an intimidating stadium like Anfield. It's going to be a tough night for him, but I'm hoping he can perform. Maguire to captain the team. We've got Lucas Digne, Wan-Bissaka all starting. Scott McTominay over Aouar for this one, because in a game like this, you really want players who care about the shirt, and McTominay does. So he starts. We've got Bruno, Rashford, Sancho all starting. Martial on the left. Let's go out there and try and get a result at Anfield. That is the Liverpool team we're up against. They've got the famous trio, Salah, Firmino and Mane up top. Thomas Partey in that midfielder, player I wanted to bring in, but Liverpool were first to him. At the back, they've got Virgil van Dijk, the best defender in the world. They've got Trent, Robertson, Alisson in goal as well. This Liverpool team, man, is just unbelievable. Oh man, here we are at Anfield, an intimidating stadium to play at. Jurgen Klopp, of course, his side is going to go at it from the first minute itself. We've got to find a way to deal with the pressure, with the pressing. If we do, on the counter, I think we've got a chance. Bruno Fernandes taking a couple of nice touches. Slides this one for Rashford. I'm sure he's offside. He does score, but yeah, he's offside. Here's McTominay looking nice. Looks for Bruno Fernandes. This is a proper chance for us, but Virgil van Dijk, man, he's just so overpowered. That was brilliant defending from him. Now it's Sancho. Not the best of passes, but back to Marcus Rashford. Brilliant football from Manchester United, but the finish was lacking yet again. Rashford lately has been really wasteful, man. Last episode he missed countless opportunities, and now he's doing it again. We need to be taking chances, man, especially against a team like Liverpool. We know how ruthless they can be with their front three. We can't be wasting chances like this. Still Rashford with pace. This seems to be a proper good chance for us, but look at how quick Van Dijk is, man. Rashford does incredibly well though, but the pass was lacking. It's all because Van Dijk, man, is just so dominant there. Oh, this could be our chance, boys. Let's go, Anthony Martial with pace. This is brilliant. What a chance it is for Martial to score. He goes for goal. How is he not converting that? I aim near post. Instead, Martial shot it straight at Alisson. Like, what? And that's another chance gone. As I said, we can't afford to waste chances like them. Half time in this one, and I'm genuinely disappointed with the way we've played. We could easily be in the lead in this one, but yeah, we haven't taken our chances, and because of that, the scoreline is still 0-0. Extremely frustrated, but let's hope in the second half we can keep this level up and continue attacking Liverpool. I really feel like we've got a chance here to win at Anfield. Wijnaldum looks for Fabinho. Now a chance for Roberto Firmino, who took that really well, but I think Marquinhos got a good block to it. Good to see him do well. It's a corner for Liverpool, and I know Liverpool are good with set pieces, and they almost scored from that. I think Joe Gomez's header missed, thankfully. Goes inside for Bruno, and now it is Anthony Martial with pace. This could be our chance. Martial with the cutback. No, Joe Gomez. How did he recover and intercept that? Roberto Firmino on the attack. Marquinhos tracking back to, put in a challenge maybe, and intercepts that brilliantly. One thing I've got to say, our defense has been on point in this game. It is not easy trying to compete with, of course, Firmino, Mane and Salah, but Maguire and Marquinhos have done a fantastic job in this game. Here's McTominay now on the attack. I see Lucas Digne making a great run. Here goes Lucas Digne. What a chance it is for the Frenchman. Goes for goal. And Lucas Digne actually scores a big goal for us in the Premier League. And it's our left back, the Frenchman, Lucas Digne, who comes up clutch. McTominay with the assist. Trent Alexander-Arnold getting caught there. And Digne with a lovely finish. Wow, I wasn't expecting our left back to, come up clutch and score a goal like that. I guess signing Digne was so crucial for us, because Luke Shaw wouldn't have scored that. He doesn't have the finishing to do it, but Lucas Digne does, and the Frenchman has scored one of our most important goals of the season, I suppose. we might actually be able to get a result here at Anfield. 76th minute of the game as Lucas Digne scores. I'm sure after this goal he's going to be a Man United fan favourite. Full time and it's a famous win for Manchester United in Anfield. We've beaten them 1-0 in a game where I think we were the more dominant team. We had way more chances than them. And ultimately, Lucas Digne's goal ends up being crucial for us. He scores the match winner as Manchester United take away a huge win here at Anfield. Marquinhos has put in a great performance on his first match as a Man United player. What do you make of such a strong debut? I'm gonna say he can offer us more. It is just the start. Our defense was on point in that last game. Everyone performed well. In fact, it was a defender that actually scored the winner for us. I'm honestly buzzing, man. What a result. And with that, we've overtaken Chelsea by a point in the Premier League standings and we're back in the top 4. Let's hope we can keep this up. I never thought we'd be beating Liverpool so early on in the series. That was a huge win for us, especially beating them at Anfield. Unreal. Just about a week and a half left in the transfer window and it does look like Paul Pogba will end up staying at, of course, Manchester United. No offers coming in for him so far from Madrid, Juve or Barcelona, which is great for us. He's been amazing, man. I've really enjoyed using him as our midfielder. He's growing in his overall as well. He continues to get better. I would prefer not to sell him, so I'm hoping in this 1.5 weeks that are left in this transfer window, an offer doesn't really come in. So up next in the Premier League, we've got Burnley at Old Trafford. Hopefully this is going to be a routine win for us, but because of fitness reasons, I've had to make quite a few changes to our team, but a lot of promising young talent is involved in this game for us. So we've got Mason Greenwood, Jack Grealish, Dan James, Aouar all starting. Big opportunities for them to shine. Even Brandon Williams is in the lineup, so I'm hoping they can make it count. We've also got a few experienced players like Rashford, Marquinhos all starting, so I'm hoping they can help us get the win. Let's keep our good run of form going. Let's follow that win against Liverpool up with a win against Burnley as well. Burnley are definitely an annoying team to face because of how defensive they are, so I'm hoping we can get the first goal of this game soon, as Dan James might actually have a chance, but Burnley defend that well. We've got Rashford playing on the left flank for this game since I wanted to start Mason Greenwood. Rashford loves playing on this side, so I'm hoping he can have a good game as he releases Dan James brilliantly. Back to Marcus Rashford, should be a goal. And Marcus Rashford steps up yet again for Manchester United. Another goal for him in the Premier League and also an assist for Dan James. That helps us out for our objectives really well. The build-up between Rashford and Dan James was actually brilliant here. Rashford loves cutting in from that left flank, but unfortunately, only one player can play there, and for the better of the team, Martial starts there more often and Rashford up top. But anyways, Rashford with the first goal of this game. It is now Aouar going out wide for Dan James. Another opportunity for the Welshman. Still Dan James. Oh, that's a perfect challenge. Wait, it isn't. Surely the ball, he got the ball there, the Burnley defender. I'm not sure what the referees have been up to lately. We've been getting a lot of dodgy penalty calls going our way. Let's take a look at the replay. That should confirm my doubts here. Oh wait, nah, that was a perfect penalty. I mean, it has to be a penalty because he didn't get the ball. For a moment, I thought he actually got the ball there. We're going to take this one with Marcus Rashford. Let's hope he can score. I've messed it up. I've completely messed it up. I don't even know what I was thinking there. My God, man, I am so bad at penalties. Brandon Williams actually does really well there. Finds Rashford, who I'm pretty sure is onside. Looks now for Jack Grealish. Goes for goal. How's he missed that? That should be 2-0 Manchester United. Not good. Chance for Burnley here. This is not good at all. And wow, big chance for Wood there to score and get the equaliser. Thankfully, though, off target. We've got to be careful, man. We're definitely dominating the game, but it's only a goal difference of 1. Anything can happen. I would love to make it 2-0 soon. Greenwood didn't really have the best of games, so I'm moving Rashford up top and also bringing on Anthony Martial for that left wing position. Now Fred doing well. Sees Jack Grealish. Oh, brilliant turn from Grealish. Has to be a goal. How are we not scoring chances like that, man? Grealish has had a couple of great chances and he hasn't taken them. This one was particularly an easy one. Should have scored. Oh, look at the amount of open space here for Diego Dalot. Does he have the pace though? He does. Dalot's breaking through. Here he goes on the attack now. Still Dalot. Could whip in a cross. Does so. Dan James with a chance and he's missed as well. These missed opportunities, man, could definitely come back and haunt us. Especially in a situation like this. Dan James needs to be scoring that. Oh, Martial gets the ball. A gift from, of course, Burnley. But Martial with the cutback. The cutback was awful. Our chance might still be on. It's Aouar who goes for goal. And the keeper makes a save. Like, in this game, I don't think we're going to score another goal. We've been so wasteful. And that's full time. Not really the best of performances from us, especially going forward. We were so wasteful, but ultimately a moment of magic between Rashford and Dan James was enough to settle the game for us. Another 3 points in the bag as we beat Burnley 1-0. Just received a pretty weird message from Harry Maguire. I wanted to let you know that I'm a bit worried having read some of the speculation surrounding me. I want to ask you to give me another chance to prove that I'm the best man for the job. I mean, I'm gonna say I'll give you a chance, but let's be honest guys, Maguire is our first choice centre-back along with Marquinhos. He's got no reason to be worried. Our next game is in the FA Cup against Charlton, which we're gonna sim with the second team, and it's a 1-1 draw, which means we're gonna have to play a replay against them. Still no offers coming in for Paul Pogba from one of those 3 clubs, which means it's looking even more likely that Pogba is gonna stay at Manchester United. With the win against Burnley, we continue to remain in the top 4. Same amount of points as Spurs, of course, 7 points off Liverpool, and I think 10 points off Manchester City. Up next though, it's a pretty big game that we've got here. Semi-finals of the Carabao Cup against Arsenal. The first leg was definitely an interesting game as both teams had chances, but it ended in a 0-0 draw, which makes this second leg now a pretty interesting affair. If we can, of course, get the win here against Arsenal at Old Trafford, we're going to go into a final, our very first final of this series, which I definitely want to be involved in. At Old Trafford, we're definitely favourites to get past Arsenal. Let's try and make it happen. Does playing at home give you confidence your players can produce the goods? I'm just going to say yes, we've got every chance. Playing at home is definitely a big advantage. I know the Carabao Cup isn't the most prestigious of tournaments, but I kind of want to go all out to try and knock Arsenal out so we can be in the finals. So we're definitely taking this one seriously, although I think Dean Henderson deserves to start this game and that's why I've got him in the team. But apart from that, it is basically our strongest 11 with Bruno, Rashford, Sancho, Pogba, Maguire and Marquinhos all starting. I'm ready for this game. Let's try and knock Arsenal out. That's the Arsenal defense we're facing. A few good players like Aubameyang, Pepe, Torreira. At the back, they've got a pretty decent backline apart from maybe Mustafi, Tierney, DeMarcos. Not too bad. This is going to be a challenging game, but as it's at Old Trafford in front of our own fans, I'm confident. Arsenal looking solid on the attack with Nicolas Pepe. Gets past Maguire and they've got a good chance now to do something. It's the cutbacks, brilliant. What a save from Dean Henderson. That was brilliantly done by our backup keeper. How did Nicolas Pepe not score from there? From point blank range. Oh my god, that save from Dean Henderson was just something else. Credit to the keeper. Good ball played in. Aubameyang on the volley. Another save from I think Dean Henderson. He got a touch to it and then Wan-Bissaka as well. A goal line clearance. Arsenal are off to a flyer in this one. Problems here. Kieran Tierney on the attack. Marquinhos there. Oh, he gets bullied a bit there. Lucas Digne though with an incredible interception or clearance, whatever you want to call it. I mean, Digne has been outstanding in this episode and in fact in recent episodes. I'm so glad we signed him from Everton. McTominay now looks for Bruno Fernandes as he finds Anthony Martial. Now Rashford. This is looking nice. Back to Martial. What a chance this is for him. Looks to bring it on that right foot. Does so successfully and he's missed. Come on, man. Like, why are we struggling so much to actually score lately? Like, in our last few games, we've only been scoring, like, 1 goal or 2. Like, it's actually been pretty abysmal. We've got to try and take our chances from open play, man. Half-time and Arsenal have given me a really good fight in this one. They probably deserve to be in the lead. But Dean Henderson and our defense in general have been brilliant. Let's hope we can push forward in the second half and try and get the result. But it's not going to be easy at all. Looking for maybe a passing option or maybe he's just going to go for goal. It's absolutely brilliant from Bruno Fernandes. We've been waiting for him to step up in such fashion and score a goal like this. And Bruno Fernandes scoring potentially a decisive goal for us as Manchester United make it 1-0 in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. It was absolutely brutal from Bruno Fernandes. He was so patient in the build-up, looking for maybe a pass, but then he saw the open space, went for goal, and of course he scored. 1-0 United. Here's Anthony Martial on the attack now. Still Martial. Goes for Bruno. The hold-up play is lovely from Bruno. He's having the game of his life as he's missed. I was going to say he's scoring another goal for us, but just about misses. How close was that, to be fair? He really should have scored from that position. Goes back to Bruno. Bruno with another chance. He's completely bamboozled the Arsenal defender. Still Bruno Fernandes. It's absolutely brilliant from him. He went past 2 or 3 Arsenal defenders, I'm not even sure, and scores a fantastic goal. Bruno with his second of the game, and Arsenal just simply cannot defend him. The Portuguese Magnifico has scored yet again as Manchester United make it 2-0. That was a wonderful goal from Bruno. Oh, here's Marcus Rashford now breaking through. Could be a chance for Bruno to get himself a hat-trick. And is he going to get it? It's off the post. Martial can't score on the rebound. That's so unlucky for Bruno. They would love to see him get a hat-trick, especially against Arsenal. Bruno, though, turns, shoots. He's going to get his hat-trick. He is. It's absolutely wonderful from Bruno Fernandes. 3 stunning goals in the second half. And Arsenal have been completely bamboozled. They just simply don't know what to do. Bruno Fernandes dominating this game from that number 10 role. He could have scored easily with the chip shot, but unfortunately that came off the crossbar. But then Bruno, with a fantastic finesse shot from just about outside the box, scores. And Manchester United lead 3-0 against Arsenal. We're almost there in the finals of the Carabao Cup. Full time against Arsenal in the second half. Bruno Fernandes completely changed the game. He's taking away the match ball. Completely deserved hat-trick. What a performance from him. And well, we're through to the Carabao Cup's finals. I'm actually really eager to see which team is it that we'll be facing, Liverpool or Spurs. When did this happen? So apparently Pogba picked up an injury in the last game, a hyperextended knee injury. So he'll be out for the next 3 weeks, which is of course frustrating, but it's also an opportunity for Aouar to step up. So we probably won't have Pogba for the Chelsea game, but he should be back for the Europa League knockout games, which I guess is good. So it's Liverpool we'll be facing in the Carabao Cup final, a final against a team like Liverpool. We know the history between these two clubs, the rivalry. That's going to be one hell of a game. We're also on transfer deadline day at the moment. Now, I'm not going to simulate any further in case you guys want me to make any last minute signings or any pre-contract deals or whatnot. Also, Paul Pogba, it's still unclear what's going to happen with him. Is he going to stay or is he going to leave? In these next 10 hours, anything can happen. If an offer comes in from Juve, Madrid or Barca, we're going to have to accept it. So we'll see what happens. That's going to be decided, I guess, in the next episode. But it's looking very likely that he'll stay. We've also got Chelsea in the Premier League in the next one at Stamford Bridge. That's going to be one hell of a fixture. I can't wait for it. This was most definitely a key episode for us as we had Dan James picking up an assist and we also beat Liverpool, hence completing the Kings of England challenge. Rashford scored once as well, so pretty good episode for our season objectives. Before we wrap up the episode, time for you guys to make your vote count and vote for the Player of the Episode award. A couple of nominees as always, the first one being Lucas Digne, defensively solid throughout the episode and scored the winner against Liverpool. Had to be nominated. Your second nominee is going to be Bruno Fernandes. How can we not nominate him when he's just scored a hat-trick against Arsenal for us? So those two are your nominees. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. So that's that. Another episode done and dusted. Couldn't really make any transfers in this one because we don't really know what's going to happen with Pogba. So far, no offers coming in for him, which does make it seem he's going to stay. Just 10 hours to go on deadline day. We'll see what happens. But that's that for the episode. Drop a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here. And well, I'll see you guys next time.